see him.
Virtual and augmented reality are areas that I am very excited about for the future.
A world where you can become the protagonist of your favorite movie or TV show. What if you could be able to participate in the storyline and play the role of the main character?
Today's so weird.
Yeah.
People want to watch things whenever they want to, like right now.
Yeah.
Do you think the movie theaters will always be here?
Nah, eventually they're gonna be gone. What do you think?
I don't know. I like that they're real. You know, that there's a place you go. Well, people still like going to the movies.
Yeah.
It's like it's a night out thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I just feel like it costs so much to like keep screens and actually put movies in there, and then you got the popcorn, and it's like.
But it's one of the few things that we do with strangers is like be a part of an audience. It's like the few things we randomly do with giant groups of strangers.
I feel like technology is like removing that because people don't like that.
I think people are uncomfortable with it because most of the time we spend on devices.
Yeah, for sure.
Communicating through devices.
And especially with like virtual reality becoming more popular, people love access. So it's like, if you're making them feel like they're there, like why would you want random dude walking across your lap when you can just be in the movie? Like,
yeah, I
feel like they would just spend that money on, you know, keeping you at home, like where you want to be. This is just my opinion. I don't know.
No, I think you're right, and I agree with you 100%. But I also think as a community of human beings, it's nice to have things that we all do together.
Yeah.
It fosters like a kind of getting along better and friendship.
I
with
love that.
People that you don't know. I think that's what's good about sports.
I like concerts because of that.
Concerts, yeah. When you go to grow with a whole group of people, you go to see something, like it's nice. You're connected to those people. It feels good.
Baseball games, because I've had fun at games and not gave a fuck about like what was going on, but it's the community, like what's going on for sure, 100%.
That's what I mean. And everybody's kind of drinking, having fun. That is an important part of cities and of communities. That's one thing that I think that like a movie theater does provide.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
Concert, for sure.
And I'm not even mad that people don't really go to the movies like that now, because it's like when you actually do want to go, you can go. And it's not full, and it's not, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it'll be people there, but it's not overwhelming to the point where you got like, it fucks up your movie experience. So it's like, it's kind of, you know, it's doable. It's enjoyable.
It's handleable.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun. I like where the movies is at right now.
I am worried that people are eventually going to all be living in some sort of a VR world.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's designed to move that way. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you give people something and they're going to use it.
And they're going to get better.
Yeah.
Make a new one.
The new
one's going to have extra features.
Yeah.
Have you fucked with any of that VR stuff?
Yeah, VR is awesome.
Do you ever do that? There's a thing outside of Disneyland. What was it called? The Void? Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Holy shit.
The Void VR. And there's a Star Wars one and there's a Wreck-It Ralph one.
Okay.
And they're hilarious. I mean, you're walking around. You feel heat from fire. You pick up a plastic gun. You're shooting at stormtroopers. And
shit's crazy.
It's crazy. And while you're doing it, you're like, this is just step one.
Exactly.
This is going to be insane in 20 years.
Yeah, they're just giving us pieces, like bits and pieces. Like, they already have more.
You think that?
Oh, for sure.
Really?
100%.
I don't think that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because I think that what they're showing you right now is state of the art. They're selling it. It's the best, and it's in competition. And it's getting better and better all the time. But
that's a good way to look at it, because they put it at my fault. I mean,
no worries, man. Yeah, I just think these people are very competitive.
Yeah.
The money is in getting the best shit out the quickest.
Okay.
And they're all competing with each other.
So they're putting out like the bootleg version and letting somebody smarter test it, work it, and make the better version, and they'll come back and do that later.
Well, that definitely happens too. I mean, that's what China does better than anybody.
Yeah,
they take some shit and just redo it.
I'd be feeling like VR, right? It might be so fucking dangerous that they don't know like how it'll
let it out.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like they give us like little bits and pieces of it to like let us, you know, they spoon feed it to us so they don't kill us. And the world just go crazy. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, because they probably tested it on somebody and they died like before. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, they was like, oh shit, we went too far. It's like, hold on, let's like pull it back a little bit and just give them this, like you said, give them this version of it. You know what I mean? But I feel like there's more.
Well, I think when you really don't know what the fuck is going on, that's with military stuff. Mm-hmm. I think military stuff like weapons and spaceships and aircrafts that they're developing. Mm-hmm. We don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're doing some shit that we have no idea.
Right.
But I think with things like consumer electronics, like technology, I think what you see is what you get. Mm-hmm. I think this is as good as they can do anything now. They're working on the newest, best shit.
Right.
And that's coming around. They're always constantly in development. But
Right.
They're all competing against each other. There's no way they would hold anything back.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Damn. I feel like there's a phone that charges in 2 seconds. It's like, okay, if
No
you're
way, you have it out.
If you're in a war,
Right.
and your cellular device goes down, it's like you can't plug it in and charge it. It has to like happen quick, right?
Right.
So like they have that, in my opinion. They just don't give it to us.
I can see your argument because you're in a war. They might have better batteries like that the military develops or
Right.
some new kind of battery.
Mm-hmm.
That's possible. But there's so much money in batteries. Mm-hmm. Like there's so much money. If they had a better way of doing it,
Right.
like if Samsung came out with a phone
Right.
that charged 100% in 30 seconds, and Apple would have to figure out how to compete with that.
Right.
They would have that out.
Right.
They wouldn't hold on to that.
I think
No one would hold on to that because that would just dominate the
too powerful,
market.
right?
It would dominate the market.
Yeah,
But
it's too powerful.
But that happens. That's what always happens.
Yeah.
That's how Blockbuster's out of business.
Right.
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 That's why there's no more Tower Records. Mm-hmm. All that
It's
shit
true.
happened in our lifetime.
Yeah, for sure. Like 100%. Music isn't even physical.
Right.
Like, and I make music and it's not real.
Right. It's a sound.
Yeah, it's a sound.
That is a crazy way to look at music. Mm-hmm. What is this? The R17 Pro, which is the company's latest, is the fastest charging smartphone in the world. It advertises that 35 minutes is all it takes to entirely fill up a dead battery. 35 minutes. So what do you think they can do like for a full battery?
I would say that there's probably 100 cell phones out there that can charge in 5 minutes. There's not a million
Right.
because they can't source that much.
Wait a minute, charge more than this can? Like,
Yeah, like I would say like there's a military phone that they might have 100 of them
Okay.
passed around the military, but it's not mass produced.
and it can
because-
charge up in 5 minutes?
Sure, for
Really?
sure, for sure. If this can do 35 minutes,
You two should get a
7
room.
times faster is easy.
You guys are all conspiratorial on
That's not even
electronics.
that's not that big.
It's just, yeah, I mean, to me, that's
That's
normal.
a big leap.